Today, let's talk about a little bit in the religious aspect and put it to you in this perspective. Isn't it funny how people always say things such as, oh, I hope that I get through this situation, and that, I pray that this, that, and yet they commit so many sins on a daily without giving it a second thought. Isn't it funny how when you're stuck in a situation that you feel that it's the end and you're not going to find the solution, all of a sudden you remember that there's a creator, and then you start screaming at the heavens? Isn't it funny that when someone perishes, all of a sudden you start saying, why have you forsaken, and X, Y, Z, and all this and all that? Isn't it funny? When was the last time you were grateful for something that occurred to you positively? When was the last time you were grateful that you got up in the morning and you said thank you to your creator for having another day to do the same thing you do? And I'm going to be the first one to tell you that you got up this morning, and I don't even know you. You're watching this video. I don't know you, but I'm pretty sure 100%, I can bet on it, that today, right now, you're doing the same thing you did yesterday, and what you did a week ago, what you did a month ago, what you did a year ago, and what you're going to do tomorrow. Not necessarily just watch the video, but you are definitely going to do the same thing day in and day out. So that's how we know that life technically is not really yours. You've been conditioned. I've been conditioned. I'm trying to break free. I'm trying to think outside the box. I mean, think about it like this, all right? The type of individual work I do is calling for me to get up super early in the morning, and then my day is halfway done by 8 a.m. That tells you a lot. But what I know that to be true, which is my truth, is that when the pandemic occurred, everybody was complaining about how, oh, I gotta stay home, oh, I gotta deal with my kids, oh, I gotta do this, oh, I gotta do that. And I was blessed to be one of those essential workers to go and put in work, when I would have gladly swapped places with those folks that had to stay home. I wouldn't have minded to stay home with my children and my spouse. But instead, I had to go put in work, because the type of industry I'm in, I provide service for other folks to be able to put food on their table. So what the pandemic taught me was, my problem has always been procrastination. The pandemic is over, and if you're still the same as you were going into the pandemic, guess what? You too are dealing with procrastination. We should have grown. The pandemic was nothing but a blessing in disguise. People see it differently. If your loved one passed on because of that situation, I'm sorry to hear that, but we need to move on, because, again, isn't it funny how our loved ones pass away and they receive more flowers when they're dead than when they were alive? I've always said that. My observation's been, isn't it funny how death is more important than life? Think about that.